Alright, so this is a tutorial on how to install the Reddit Karma Farming Bot version 4 on Linux. And, well, to get started, you're going to log in and, oh, I mistyped that. So, uh, the first thing, you see I'm using a server, Ubuntu server, which is the same thing as just having a terminal open inside uh, your average Linux distribution. So that's where I'm typing my commands. If you didn't know, so we're going to do sudo apt install git and press Y. If you're logged in as root, you don't have to do that, but most people who use Linux aren't. Most people watching this video will not be using a server, so I'm I'm just gonna prefix every command with sudo. Um, so now we're going to do git clone, which will essentially download. Oh, and the GitHub link will be in the description. You can also find it by Google search. And you're gonna want to click on this like copy icon, I guess, and go here and you're gonna paste it into your command terminal. So it did that, and now we can do ls, which just lists everything, cd, which goes into the directory, and we're going to do ls period slash run windows. Oh no, we're going to do not run Windows, we're going to do run Linux shell. And it's going to do a lot of stuff. It's going to take a decently amount of time. So, it's just installing dependencies, preparing stuff. Um, yeah. So now it created a virtual environment, and now it's doing locking stuff. No idea what that is, but you know, it's doing it. Um, that should take at least 30 seconds. And now it's installing dependencies. So the time right here, 0029, is the time remaining, like estimated time, probably not too accurate. And then this is just the fraction of what's completed. It should take 1 to 2 minutes to fully download all of the dependencies, etc. Now that that's finished, um, this part, yep. All right. So you're virtually, like you're not virtually yet. We are almost done. So so now you need to enter your client ID. Let me pause the recording and resume it when I created a account to use this with. Alright, so it's been about a minute or two and I created this account. This account will be deleted by the time this is published, so don't worry about leaking my client ID and stuff. So we're going to go to user settings, safety and privacy, scroll all the way down to the bottom and click manage third-party app authorization. So we're going to see a bunch of useless stuff, and the one thing you need to worry about is, are you a developer? Create an app. So we're gonna click this button and we can name it anything. We can name it, I'm just gonna name it tutorial. Uh, it needs to be script or it will not work. So you can make the description anything, and the about URL and redirect URI has to be like a valid URL. So there's like example.com, you know, this example domain. Let's just put that in there, example.com. It doesn't have to be your domain. You can put in your domain. I don't recommend to, but just put anything you want there. Google.com works, anything like that. So create an app, and now create an app. So right here, this is our client ID. This is our secret. Yeah. So we're going to go to our thing, and it wants our client ID. So the client ID is right under the title right here next to this question mark. So we're gonna copy it, put it there. I can't do Control C, Control V because that will exit this script, which I don't want. So, and I can't do, well, I can do Control C there, but okay, that doesn't matter. So, paste that, and then our secret, it just says secret right next to it. Copy that, paste it. Oh, yeah, delete that. Okay, I messed up. Hold on. We're gonna copy it again, paste it, and there shouldn't be any spaces to the left like that. And then we're going to just enter an account password. So my password, I like pie. Very good password. And input your account username, and you'll just put your username. So you can see it right here, Wooden Toe 3316. Wooden Toe 3316. Double check it because it's difficult to redo. It's difficulter than this, rather. Okay, so that's correct, and now you just press enter. And now please rerun the bot. So now you can do ls again, and now you can just do /run linux.shell. And it displays our config, and now the bot is running, or well, it should be. So it loaded the schedules, it's checking internet connection, it shows the username, shadow ban check, and now it's sleeping. The bot is sleeping. So right now it won't do anything. However, it says when it'll wake up, which is in 7 hours. Because right now it's 9:25 p.m. as I'm currently recording this. So I'll show you how to configure the bot. So if you just want to close it, just press Control C like that, and it'll give you this window. So I'm gonna clear, and we're going to do ls for visualization, and we're gonna do cd source or src, and then ls again, and it shows us everything inside source, and we're gonna cd config and then ls, and this is all our config stuff. So nano is basically a text editor. It's like Notepad in Windows if you ever used Windows. So we're gonna go to we're gonna go to Reddit config.py, which is the one that you'll use the most. And authentication, we don't have to worry about this because you already set it up. Don't worry about this until you go down here. So, cross post enabled false. You can set that to true. It has to start with an uppercase F or T, and then the post chance. You can make it 0 0.6, 0 0.3. Yep. Comment chance, that's self-explanatory. We also, these in red are like the description of these lines. How do I say it? So, remove low scores. So every second, the bot has a chance to do one of these tasks. Um, so it has a chance to post, has a chance to comment, has a chance to reply, etc. So, sublist, you have to, that's in an environment variable, I'm pretty sure. So here's the thing most people ask about is the scheduling. So if you don't want to schedule, then you'll just leave an empty array. So if I want to make it completely stop sleeping, just always run, we'll just make it like that. There's nothing inside those and and then we'd save it. So if we, and there's like a documentation here. So if we want it to, this is in 24-hour format. So if we want it to run from 20, which is 9 p.m., 10 p.m. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the 24-hour format. So 2000 till like 2 a.m. Then we'd write 22. Um, yeah. So that would run from 20 o'clock to 2 a.m. Yes, I don't know 20. I'm not familiar with 24-hour format. So we want it from 5 a.m. to 6. It has to be a comma to 6 a.m. Then that would do it. So if you don't want any scheduling, just disable that. So I'm gonna press N to not save it. And let's do ls again to see what we have. So we have common config.py. So we can go to nano code config.py. And don't worry about the stuff on top. If you go here, these are the 2 lines that you need to worry about. So min database size is how tiny the database will be until it starts commenting. So Kobe is the library used for generating comments. It's a Markov chain thing. So 50 megabytes. If I want and the larger this number generally, the smarter the bot is. So 100 megabytes. So the database would have to be 100 megabytes in size before it would start, you know, commenting. And then the maximum is when it will stop learning. So 300, you can set this to any number, 999 for anything. So and so clear ls. So we have nano, we have common config. I'm pretty sure there's not much in there. Yeah, there's nothing in common config to change that you should change. So config menu.py. Yeah. There's you can configure. Oh, I can't spell. Oh, menu.py, and you can do the config for the UI, which is pretty cool in my opinion. You can enable the UI if you want, and yeah. So that's about it on the overview of the bot. So if you have any questions, you can come on into the Discord, and that's it.